Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video. Well, things are progressing nicely and at a pretty fast pace. I brought the trailer down from up the hill and it needs a new deck on it. And for all you purists out there, relax, it's temporary. We're about to buy a giant pole barn, and I'm sure I'm going to have to go pick up the materials. So I'm going to deck this out with poplar. I'm not painting it, sandblasting it, nothing. I don't have oak, but I do have poplar. And we just got the property surveyed, and it turns out we gained a couple giant poplar trees that I didn't think were on our side of the line, but they are. So I am going to go harvest one of those, and I am going to make all the framing for this trailer to deck it out so I can take possession of the pole barn. It's a 36 by 63 or 56, something like that, which we are going to get permitted and all that crap and turn it into our house. But I have to try to stay ahead of the game and get prepared to go get it when we purchase it. So y'all seen the trailer start out as a free camper. I got it broken down pretty good. I even got the wheel wells off. They're right there next to the canoe. They're going to go back on after I frame it. I'm going to get some frame it up above the tires so I can get some clearance. This trailer's kind of on its last legs. It's torsion suspension. Instead of having springs, it has big rubber things inside this axle right here. And I can see the rubber's very badly deteriorated. So I'll have to look into the cost of rebuilding it and the value of this trailer to me. Otherwise, it might go to the scrapyard. So the tractor they're dropping off, which I thought was pretty awesome. Oh, we bought a new tractor too. And relax, it's a baby tractor, a TYM T25. It comes with some free attachments, so I took the deal. Put down a big down payment, and we'll just have to make monthlies on it, like anything. But it's well within our budget. So I'm going to do all the groundbreaking myself and pad building and all that. Me and Susie are going to work side by side, hip to hip. She's into it up to her neck now, no getting out. So I'm going to head out back. I'm going to try to hit pause. Hopefully it will pause. If not, this will be a couple different videos. So I'm going to go back and drop that tree. Oh, and also out of the tree we were getting like probably 6 months worth of firewood with the branches in the top and all that stuff. So it's like a double good deal. So we'll talk to you in a minute if this pause doesn't go away. Okay, so we're in the back now, and gotta be respectful. I thought the property line was right here somewhere. Turns out it's over here. And that flag, there's a flag right in the middle of the thing by the pine tree, is the corner. So we own this nice little flat spot. And this flag, this is our back border, which is pretty cool. Seen a bunch of turkeys yesterday. That's awesome. I was hoping I'd have some in the area. Num num. Plus nice, just nice to look at. Very nice cedar. Huge poplar there. Beautiful birch here. Couple of birch right there. Big and beautiful. They are safe from the chainsaw because I love birch. And I don't particularly like the looks of the lumber. I'd rather do maple or something. But love them anyhow. If they get diseased or something, I'll take them. And the line comes right through here. Sorry about that. I snagged the cord. I'm plugged into the charger. Right through here, which is a deer runway. Pretty awesome. I'm in tennis shoes, so I got to watch the wet spots. And yeah, it's still not close enough. I'm afraid to zoom because I might turn the video off and have to start over. Okay, right there's our other corner. See the picket? About 30 feet in front of me. So all of that is now ours, and it's official. So over here is the tree I'm going to harvest. This is all poplar. We have that big beautiful poplar there, but see how it's growing on a slant? That means you have a good chance of all the wood being stressed. So I'm not taking that one. And I like the looks of poplar trees too. The branches are real white. You can see them all the way from the house. This one right here is pretty ginormous, but it's leaning towards the neighbors. So that one's safe. That one over there is safe, right in the middle of the lens, because it's just beautiful. And it's not shading out anything. It's right next to that birch tree. A lot of branches and knots. But this little hidden gem right there, next to the little dead elm, which I'll be checking for mushrooms, gives me at least 25 to 30 feet of good, pretty much branchless logs. And then the top is just huge for firewood and what have you. It's got a little lean. Oh, I see a dead branch I'm going to have to watch for up there. A little lean to my left, which is to the south, but it's also leaning towards my property, and I believe I can fell it right next to that pine tree, pretty much straight up the hill, right in that gap, without much damage. So that's the one I'm going after. So let me pause you again. It worked out last time, and I'll see if I can put you up on the hill or something. Hang tight. Here's something curious I hope you can help me with down in the comments. This beautiful pine tree blew over in the last windstorm, and it almost looks like the main stem of the tree was rotten or eaten right at the ground level. Let me know down in the comments if anybody knows what causes this. Nobody rammed into it or bumped it or nothing. It just laid right over. And there's another one that years ago did the same thing right over here. This one's still green because a big giant root hung on. But look at the base. That's the old base of the tree. I don't know if that's a fungus or a bug. Let me know in the comments. And I see the tip of it's nice because of that root. Let me know what causes this if you know. Thanks. Be right back.